Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bobby Hobby and Custom Builds. Today I'm going to be working on a model car, a Mustang that a friend of mine asked me to bring home and fix for him. He had it on his shelf and his cats got up there and knocked it off and kind of destroyed it, so I'm going to put it back together today. So let me get the camera put over here toward the table where you can see what I'm doing. I might talk here and there, and I might just be silent throughout it. Anyway, let me get positioned here. Hey there, Tigger. What you doing, buddy? How's it going, Tigger? Okay. See all the pieces you gave me. See if I can make this work. Got the body. The back dashes fell out, so we'll have to try to pop that loose. Anyway, got that. Bottom of the chassis. I've put enough of these Mustangs together that I don't really need an instruction manual to put this whole thing back together. I've got one just like it sitting inside on the shelf, so I've put it together a couple times. Okay. See if we can get this chassis back together here. I usually always like to fit parts together before I go to gluing on them, because once you lay that glue down, there ain't much that you can do after that. We'll do these two big parts with glue that has these dowels. Get that set in there, and then I'll dab a little on this rest of the suspension there. Hi there, Tigger. You want to make an appearance on the camera? This guy's Tigger. He's our outside kitty. Here you go, buddy. He's awesome, kitty. Stay in place there. Helping with my YouTube video. By the way, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button down in the bottom left hand corner and subscribe up in the top right. Make sure you smash that bell and select all. That way you get all notifications every time I post and post updates and stuff. You'll get those as well. It's all free of charge. ain't wanting to glue into place. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm working on Uncle Troy's model. While that's drying, we'll move it off over here to the side. Do a little work to the engine here. You gonna get up here and make a big appearance, Mr. Tigger? Yeah. Just be careful and don't knock Daddy's stuff over here. Okay? I love you too, bud. Okay. Let's give you some ovens and then we're gonna have to get out so Daddy can finish his video, okay? Okay. There we go, Bubba. Tigger had to make him an appearance. Yeah, I know. Daddy's working on a model here. Ah, there it is. Wait. No, maybe not. That's a motor now. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the spot that this little canister guy, it's a starter. Ah, there it is. Aha. Once I figured out what it was and where it went, dab a little of this glue down in there. Bubba, now you're gonna have to stay down. Here you go, buddy. Daddy's kind of busy right now. Fell right into place. Use this little radiant rad hose here. Alternator goes right here, which is this little guy. Again, test fitting before I glue it. It's a little more difficult to get the glue off. You don't want to get the glue everywhere, all over your paint and stuff, because it will make the paint rub off. Whenever you see me put a brand new model together in future videos, you'll notice I'll go ahead and paint some stuff first. I'll put stuff half together on the, take some parts off and put them together like the engine block and stuff. I'll I'll put the bottom together and then paint it, little stuff like that. And then there will be spots on the models that you'll have painted, and you'll notice like where these little valve covers go. I usually paint to the top. There will be a spot where the glue is going to be, and we'll have these X-Acto knives to scrape the paint away, so when you put the glue on, it gets a really good stick. Because if you just put the glue over the paint and then stick it on there, it'll eventually break off. It might stick and dry, but the paint will peel off the plastic. some pretty cool things to know that I didn't know whenever I was a kid first starting the model hobby out. Uh, love models. They're awesome works of art. Because I mean, if you've ever worked on a real car, aside from the inside of the engine and stuff, there's a lot of pieces on here that's pretty correct, you might say. Oh, that's where that goes. Test fit. It fits on there. I'm gonna put the glue on this little doodad here. Like this little oil valve thing, a real 302 or 350s do have these on the valve covers. They'll usually be up there and it'll have some kind of hose or something attached to it. Some of them don't have the hoses, they're just a little filter plugged in there along with the oil cap over here. So I mean, if you're interested in working on cars, some of this stuff actually goes together like it does on a car. I mean, not completely. Don't, take that you're going to buy a model Mustang and put it together and then go out and buy you an actual Mustang just like the model and build it and it's going to all be exactly the same. No, what I'm saying is that some of the parts in these little model kits actually look like a real part, just very small scale. Set that over here and let it dry. I think I can move back over to the suspension now. It's super glue, so it dries pretty quickly. See if I can get this wheel on here. And that actually, this needs to go back into place so the wheel's straight. Oh darn, I broke that piece loose. That's alright though, it can be fixed. Boy, you're just purring away, buddy. What I'm doing right now is trying to cut the glue away on the bottom side so I can pull the seats out and repair the back dash in here and put the front seat back in it. And then I'll glue it back together if I can get it separated without tearing the body up. The body's in good shape. Oh. Where I made them little slices allowed it all to come out. Nice. Go ahead and dab a little glue on that back window again. Try to be very careful to not get it on the window itself. This way the window stays very clear. Once you get glue in that window there, it's pretty difficult to get it out, get it off, and still have a good clear window. It's near impossible to be exact. And this is why you want to scrape this surface here, because that glue there didn't stick very well because it's a painted surface and it has no plastic to grab to. And that's another reason that you want to test fit these pieces, because you're going to want to look and see, where your glue is going to go. That way you know where you might want to try to avoid putting paint in that section if you can. Sometimes I get in a hurry, which isn't a good thing, and that causes you to make mistakes and stuff. So you see that showed me there that the glue is going to go in this area, and I'm probably going to go ahead and scrape a couple pieces right here as well, so that whenever this glues down in there and it sits where it goes, I can put a couple extra dobs of glue in there and it'll hold extra tight. So get my little Exacto out here. I'm not going to scrape a whole lot on both sides, just enough for a little dab of glue here. I'm just going for an extra bond on the material. you can see here and inside there. Now let's glue down. I'm going to do it on the seat itself. That way we know we get glue in the proper areas where it's going to hold it. Maybe. That's my Tigger boy, huh? Yeah. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Helping Daddy out with his video, huh? Oh, you fell out of my lap, buddy. I put it in both places on this piece because I want to make sure it's really good and secure in there. Does look like he is missing a couple pieces, like the little louvers on the side here. He didn't have those. I don't have any extras. Next, I guess we'll drop the motor back in. I'm going to do some scraping on it real quick here, though. Who knows, maybe Hobby Lobby or some of these model companies will throw me a sponsorship and send me some of their models. These were skill level 3. I prefer putting together skill level 3 and above because they're more detailed. You got to put pretty much every part together. There's many parts. It's just they're more difficult to put together, and I like the little challenge with it. So, keep that in mind as well. Anyway, I do not currently have any sponsors. I would not turn them down if, say, some companies wanted to sponsor me. I'm more than willing to be sponsored. these to all fit down into place like it should. Okay, glue up. Strategic parts. Yeah. Yep, Daddy's rebuilding Uncle Troy's model. Making sure everything is lining up. Alright, buddy. Very difficult spot to get to here. Oh, and I knew I was going to get it to my daggone finger. It burnt. Ugh. Please find me. Set that there for drying. Fix down in. Okay, so it fits in like so. I forget. You guys want to see me doing this? A lot of the models that I put together from scratch, I'll do cool things and add details such as spark plug wires, sometimes rubber radiator hoses, just different cool stuff like that. It makes the model seem more real in the end if you can add little details such as that. Sometimes I'm lazy though, and I'll skip creating that little detail unless the model comes with it. But there's some that I have in there, like a green pickup that I did for my wife on the shelf inside. It probably stands out in my YouTube picture there. Uh, my profile picture for my channel is a picture of my model shelf. Okay. One more glance at where puppy's going to place in here. And then it's time to glue it in. I'll put a strip right here. Moving forward. So I like to try to take and gently get in there like that so you're not messing with the body, and just kind of slide it down into place. And then attach. Our next step will be sliding the body back over the chassis here and then gluing these final little parts on. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple extra dabs of glue inside this in a couple places here. A couple little places that there's some dabs of glue in. Okay. Ah, shit. Pardon my French, guys. Didn't mean to say that. Hey, things happen, you know. appears I'm going to have to hold this for a few. Every time I let go of it, it breaks free. Okay, guys, I'm back. Had to go let my pooch out. Ghost. Alright. We're going to try to mate these two together now. This is the difficult part. See where it's all going to glue. What's up, Ghost? What's up, buddy? Tigger didn't want to play. He usually don't. He's not had real good experience with critters of the canine form. Yep, Daddy's filming. Now, time to put the rest of the little dabs throughout the rest of the car. And so, this is what we have so far. Compared to what it was, that's pretty good. Okay. Now to put the grill and bumpers on. Someone must have been in a hurry when they were putting this thing together for their friend. I'm noticing a couple of spots that I skipped over whenever I originally put this thing together. What's up, Ghost? Nope, he's over there in the corner. Gotta keep an eye on that little guy. He's a husky. He is very smart. Okay. Make sure it still fits after all this scratching and looks pretty good. Looks like it fits pretty good. Now we'll just go right on ahead and inside the body here so we don't get it all over the chrome. I don't know how many of you guys out there are chrome buffs, but anytime I have an option of chrome, I go with it. I'm a chrome buff. I love my chrome. Chrome just sets it off. I mean, ain't much else I can say about it except for I'm a chrome buff. I love my chrome. Give me just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go make sure that my little ghost butt there didn't find another spot in the fence to get out. That would suck. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom section of the bumper, the ground effects here. Oh, this has got to be the front. Yeah. Okay. Got a text message. I'm going to have to look at that. What's up, little buddy? This is exactly why I didn't put that glue right on the ground effect part here, because now that I've test fitted it and I've got glue drying, it's not wanting to go into place. Reapply the glue. Hang on, Ghost, I'll let you in. Gotta go let my pooch back in. He's done. I'm back. Oh, come on now. Just stay up there where you belong. I don't know why this is going to be so difficult here, now that I got glue on it. Now Bobby's getting aggravated. She's really getting kind of aggravating. Gluing my finger to it, damn it. Just let that dry. That was difficult. got that stuff all glued back on. Let's go ahead and clip the hood back together here. Ta-da! Alright guys, I guess that's all for today. If you liked what you seen, go ahead and hit the subscribe button up in the top right hand corner. Smash that bell, select all so you get all my future notifications, and go ahead and hit that like down in the bottom left hand corner. Alright guys, y'all have a good day. We'll see you next time.